Hey there, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome back to our online learning corner. This is Hadar Ali before you with an exciting topic. In today's video, I want to clarify some most useful prefixes in English. There's really better for you better English. Okay, have a look here. Dear learners, here you can see with blue color, right? Anti, co, re, inter, extra, post. Here are 6 prefixes. Basically, today I want to talk before you some prefixes only, not suffix. Okay, learners, here you can see now post. The meaning is after. Anti, against. Co, with. Re, gain. Inter, between. Extra, more than. Right? Dear learners, actually, I mean that these are 6 prefixes, very common prefixes in English, and I want to make sure of you about the meanings of these very prefixes, right? Here, learners, if you have a look at the very box, you can see body, social, septic, pathy, right? Here, all these words are in different parts of speech. Okay, body is a noun. This is the root word here. I've talked you before that the purpose, basically the purpose of the suffix and prefixes is to change the meaning into different parts of speech when we need in our speaking, okay, or writing English. So learners, to clarify here the 4 words body, can you guess which one of the prefixes can be used here right now? Okay, please think for a while. Think and justify yourself. Which one can be the perfect one here? Can you think? Perhaps you can think. Learners, here you can see antibody. If you say antibody, do you have antibody? Yes. Sometimes we can say antibiotic, antisocial. Here, antibody means something against body. Antibody, that means some virus cannot harm your body if you have antibody power and strength. Learners, next word is social. Here you can see all antisocials. Okay, antisocial means against society. Okay, like this antiseptic. Sometimes we use some liquids to antiseptic one. Okay, pathy. Here antipathy means dislike. Learners, okay. Now, first, I think you are sure of it. There are a lot of words in English language where we can use anti. Okay? Further, you can know it. Next word is with. Can you see here? Please make yourself sure about it. Co. Here, which word of the following can be used? Obviously, co. Learners, cooperative. Operative, there is another meaning, but cooperative, there is another meaning in the sense of the parts of speech, adjective. Right? Example, are you cooperative to everybody? Yes, obviously. We are always cooperative to our fellow beings and friends. Here, another word, incident. Coincident, that means, coincident means an incident or some incidents happens after the series of time. That means, suppose you got a series bomb blasting, coincidentally, right? Next word is curriculum. Co-curriculum. you are very familiar with the very word co-curriculum, because you have to participate in a lot of co-curriculum activities in your school. Okay, learner, next I want to go here. This box is now ordinary. Here is again curriculum, you can see judicial, marital, right? Learners, you can have a lot of English words in your life, in your personal life, in dealing in English language. Learners, here you can see ordinary, curriculum, judicial, marital. Okay, please think a while which one is perfect here, which prefixes is perfect here for getting a better meaning, right? Think for a while again. Yes? Now are you sure of it? Yes, obviously I think. Ordinary, sometimes we say very extraordinary, right? We say extraordinary. Here is the prefix can be used extra. Extra means the meaning, in the meaning more than, right? Here extra means more than. This prefix can be used in the meaning more than, like this: extraordinary, extra curriculum. But here you have learned co-curriculum, right? That means co-curriculum here with some curriculums, but extra curriculum means some extra responsibilities and activities in your studies. Extrajudicial, right? Judicial is the process of judgment and justice in the court. Marital, extramarital, right? These are the uses of the very prefix extra. Okay, just in the next one you can see here, learners, it's also very important for you. Please think for a while. Have a look here, please, and think from the rest parts of the prefixes, right? Please think for a while, just for 30 seconds. Think well. Which one is used here to give a perfect meaning? Think for a while, please, just to judge yourself. Learners, okay? Thank you very much. Here, I think you guess that which one is correct here? Act. Which one is after? That meaning post, inter, re. Post, re, inter. Among the three one, which one is perfect here? Learners, obviously know act, interact. Act is verb, but interact is what? Meaning is inter, meaning between. Interaction between two people, right? Do you have an interaction with the fruit sellers? Do you have the interactions with your teacher? Okay, your parents? Obviously not. Here, act and interact. Like this way, city, very common nowadays. Sometimes you go to the stations and you face some trains with the very word intercity, right? To learners, here if city is the town, a place, right? But intercity isn't a town. Intercity means a kind of vehicle or transport traveling between cities with not having many stops in the stations. Okay, that is intercity. An intercity train, an intercity bus, like this. Another word, net. Net is very common word, but if we use in these situations, in these present situations, internet is a very, that means most useful term, the most talked word in the present generation. Okay, so internet is net, internet. Okay, we cannot do a single day without internet. Okay. Change. Change you know, but if we use the very prefix inter, the word should be changed between two or among a lot of people. Learners, change, interchange. Okay, I want to interchange money with you. Okay, so another example I can give here. I want to interchange a handshake. Okay, with you. So interchange means you know very well. Learners, okay, you can see here. Next one is mortem, date, generation, message, right? Here you can see it's very common also. Learners, here you can see post, antico, re, inter, extra. Which one is correct here? Obviously, you know the rest are two only. Just two prefixes are raised here because the others we've already used. Here, post and re. The two prefixes are in your sense to use. Please think for a while for using which one is correct, re or post. Kevin, think for a while. Yes, thank you for your better thinking. Learner, here we can use postmortem. Post means do something after the time, right? So if we say postmortem, postmortem means a medical examination of a dead body. Okay, date, post date, the means time is over. Generation, post generations, we are the present generations. The next people will come after 100 years or 50 years. They are in the post generation. Message, post message, like this, very easy. So last one is gain, new, collect. Obviously you can understand it. Only the rest word is re. That means again. When you use the very prefix re, it is meant to gain something, gain, to do something again. Learners, gain, regain. Gain means to achieve something, to get something, but regain means to get something again. Here, new, to renew, right? Renew, recollect. Collect means to gather something, but recollect means to gather something again or to remember something. Okay, so learners, now I'm sure of it that you are today introduced with 6 very most useful prefixes in English, and I do believe that you understand your sense well. Learners, it's also my belief that you will apply it in your practical English and your exam as well, right? Now I want to take you to a practice, to a test, an exercise. Okay, please read the exercise with me. COVID-19 is a incidental virus which is easily changed by human acts. It can be regenerated into a body. Really, there are 3 lines here in English for your short practice. Okay, please think which one can be used here, learners. Here you can see COVID-19 is a incidental virus. If you want to use a prefix, a perfect prefix in a sentence, you must go through the full sentences because it depends on the meaning. Which meaning you want to get here, learners? If you want to get COVID-19 is, here is an, what is coincidental. That is, you can see coincident. You have talked already. COVID-19 is a coincidental virus which is easily changed by human. Here, next one is easily interchanged. Interchange means between. Right here, between. Something can be changed among a lot of peoples or between more than two peoples. Learner, here you can see by human acts. What is it? Interacts. Interacts. It's not a negative word. Actually, interacts means while I'm talking with you, there is an interaction with speech, within conversations. Okay? Learners, here, what is that? Inter. Again. Interacts. Interchanged. It can be regenerated. What is the word now? Regenerated. Generation. Which one can be used here? Generated. Here you can see, learner. The prefix here is re. Here's the base word. The root word is generated, and if we use prefix re, that is regenerated. Regenerated means to create something new. Regenerated, to create something again and again for the next, that is existed before. So again, it can be regenerated into a body. I've talked to you. Here is the first word is body. So which one can be? Obviously, it's very easy. Antibody. So learners, now in this way you may face your exam. Okay, but you should keep in mind very accurately that is not the only reading for you and getting some rules by your heart. It is not just, but I wanted to tell you that you have to practice a lot. By practicing a lot of times, you can be better, okay, in using the perfect prefixes and suffixes in English. So learners, I think today you've understood about 6 prefixes in English that is mostly useful in your language, okay, and you can easily find this type of questions in your exam as well, right? So learners, I think you will practice it more and you won't just memorize the rules as well. At the same time, I do believe that you've enjoyed our previous classes very well and very attentively. So dear learners, no more today. I hope you are fine and you are trying to be fine and you are very serious to your studies, though the whole world is passing through a very pandemic situations. So welcome to our next sessions. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Bye. Loves.